In the first episode, Marcel talks about like a family, and I think he's talking about like the people around him as a family. Do we ever meet Marcel's family, at least in these first episodes? We know he's an orphan, but are there family members that we might be introduced to?
Yeah, I think he has a distant Italian cousin that lives in Jersey that comes to crash on his couch. And then comedy ensues.
You guys have hoagies.
Hoagies, yeah. It's like, fish out of water.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, he's orphaned. You'll find out very soon. We go into a little bit of his backstory. You get to see where he comes from.
Okay.
You learn about his mother and father, and any extended family, I guess, is just up in the air. Maybe you'll have somebody.
Okay. All right.
Relative.
A lot of people seem to be afraid of Marcel. So do you think he feels that the best way to rule people is by having them be afraid, or is that not his intent?
Oh, just the witches are afraid. Everybody else loves him. They have a great time with him. One way to rule is with fear. Violence is a great way to gain significance and be the most important thing in anyone's life, I think, if you're threatening their life. So, that's cause for fear, and that's one way of his control.
Okay. We don't see Marcel with Elijah, I believe, in the first episode. I'm curious what their relationship is like. We know what his is like with Klaus, but what is Marcel's relationship with Elijah?
We'll learn about that. As you know, the first episode is that will air is told through Elijah's point of view. Mm-hmm. So maybe you'll see him interacting with certain characters. Maybe Marcel.
Okay.
Don't know. So you have to stay tuned and watch October 3rd.
Okay.
Check us out.
There've been little rumors that Marcel and Rebecca have a past, and
who said that?
I've been here. I think it might have come out of your mouth, maybe a little bit.
Well, we talked about it too at TCA, so
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of no surprise that those two of any might have a past together, and that's another thing that we'll go into fairly quickly. You'll get the backstory on if there is any backstory.
Okay, so let me ask you this: have you filmed any love scenes?
Many.
Oh.
You mean for the show?
For the show.
Oh.
Have you filmed any love scenes for the originals, which airs October 3rd on the
what have you been browsing? What have you seen? Have I filmed any love scenes? Have I filmed any love scenes? Can I say? I honestly, I can honestly say that I can't answer that.
Okay, all right, I respect that. Talk about Klaus and Marcel, because there's definitely a rivalry set up in the first episode, but they also have a long history together. They seem like they were good friends at one time. Is that going to be a challenge for them to kind of be frenemies, I guess? Is that kind of what the relationship becomes?
Yeah, and I think like with any friendship, with my friends, I hope they challenge me. Like, I don't want them to just be, kind of like yes men, like, oh yeah, that's great, you should do that, or no, I'm not disrespecting any of my friends now, because if you're my friend for a good reason, because you challenged me. So I think that's part of the relationship. I think it's just natural. So there's going to be like smooth patches, and there's going to be rough patches. Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of challenges, what's been a challenge since you started shooting? Just whether it's a particular scene or just something you weren't expecting with what you've shot so far.
Schedules, as far as adjusting for Mother Nature, rain, actors who can't be on set during certain periods of time, so you got to be like pretty flexible. One thing I've learned is to be open with what scenes we're even doing for the day, and then even to be able to break a scene down, and then go right into it. Like being able to, so there's nothing like really set in my mind. It's kind of like I'm showing up and I'm going to go to work, and it's all a surprise. So
okay.
it's fun because it's unpredictable.
Okay.
Yeah.
I talked to Danielle, and she said that sometimes there's been some late night dancing going on. Maybe when you guys are shooting late, like Marcel and Davina. Maybe there's between scenes you guys are dancing around a little bit, just getting the energy.
Yeah.
Is that true? Have you been doing
she's
some
a
dancing?
liar. She's a liar. She's a teenager. Teenagers lie. We have fun. She's just so refreshing, like, to be around. That just makes you want to dance. So Danielle, it's you who makes us want to dance. I don't want to dance. I just do. when I'm around you. And yeah, Claire and I we got a little shake, and helps us shake things up.
Okay, so DVD extras maybe for the first season. We'll see some of that dancing. Maybe.
Yeah, there might be a breakdance battle. I'm really pushing for like a dance episode.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. Okay.
Yeah.
I know you and Joseph have known each other a long time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about the first time you met him, or when did you guys first meet?
I met him. We were playing poker at a friend's house, and we were just introduced and didn't even know each other were actors. So we just talked about photography. Like I just bought a camera. He just bought a camera. Talked about lenses, and we played poker, and then most of the times when we get together is through those mutual friends. So it's either like playing poker or just some sort of social gathering.
Okay, so now it's full circle. You guys are here on the originals together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks so much. Can't wait for the show.
Yeah.
All right, Charles. Thank you.
October 3rd.
Yeah, October 3rd.